Good morning. It is 4:12 in the morning. We've been up for an hour and a bit, and we're sitting here in the laneway of the customer. And we have picked up our load, and we're just sitting here now, enjoying our coffee because we got like lots of time to go here. This is one of these loads that really doesn't pay a lot, hardly anything. However, it will add to the overall. And that's fine. I think the total is like 125 miles total with the 2 empties and whatnot. So it's not a big deal. We've already done it. We've only 11 miles from our customer. And c'est la vie, because after this, then we're going empty back to the yard. Not included in that 125. Then we're picking up another load going to Montreal. So, quiet weekend. Which kind of sucks mileage-wise. But, you know what happens. There's no point getting upset. No point raising a kerfuffle about it. It happens. So, we have to do our macro 37, which is the pre-trip. I showed you guys the pre-trip, didn't I? Yeah, that's... Alright, so since we've already done the truck pre-trip, all we need to do is the trailer. But you still have to fill out the first little part here. 072113 and 0405 Brampton, Ontario. Oops. I'm paying attention to the keyboard, not to the camera, guys. So I don't need to fill out the tractor portion, but I do need to fill out the trailer portion. 5068. Zero odometer because it doesn't have a hub meter on it. But if it does have a hub meter on it, you're supposed to put that in there. P374. P374. 516. Jurisdiction, Indiana. No, there was no minor major defects found. And those spots there is where you'd put the defect numbers according to the chart. No, there was no defects found on the trailer. And same with there. And yes, it was inspected as per Schedule 1. And we're done. And any remarks that you need to put. So you'd put the number here of the defect, and then in the remarks section is where you would put what it is, that, you know, whether it be a tail light or turn signal or brake light or whatever it is. Send. Yes. Alrighty. There you go. So, wasn't that nice and simple? So now we got to do our macro 3, which is leaving stop macro. And, well, we can show you part of it. Alright, so you start off with your order number that your company gives you. All large companies go by it. And then you put, of course, the trailer number. Oops, we're probably a little too close here. There's that a little bit better. I hope so. 255 068 068. And you put the weight, which you get off the bill of lading. I always write everything down on my pad of paper, which I'm not going to show you because it has customer names on it. 39,876. 39,786. Pieces 119. Item description I'm not going to put. Bill of lading number. Oh, what is it there? $100. 701. Now with these, there's certain fields that have to be filled out. The ones that are, see, the description doesn't need to be in because it's in gray, but all the others are in red. So anything that's in red needs to be filled out. If you don't fill it out, notice the send button isn't highlighted here. So you'll see what happens once everything's filled out. 06654 06654 53. Destination state Ontario. Miss. Now watch, see the send, because I started filling out in here. And I just put 0 here for the pops because it's not crossing the border. It's not required, but I always just put it anyways. See, and that way you can hit the send button, and then it goes through. I'm just going to put in item description. I'm just going to type in the item description right now, and then I'll hit the send button, and there you go. See, this is all computerized, right? Like you guys know, Qualcomm, right? But the thing with Celadon is everything's done with the computer. So if you do your macros, as they're called, which is the canned messages, the pre-written messages, if you will, just fill in the blanks. If you do them in the correct order, you never really talk to dispatch in a sense, because the computer automatically does its thing and it generates the next series of what's supposed to be done. So now, because I'm doing the leaving stop, and we're just gonna do this here real quick. So we'll press send. Okay, so now when I get to my delivery, I have to do the macro 2, which is the arrived at stop. Okay, oops. And once we're done that, now that should have gone up to the empty relay, we do the empty macro. Okay, so if you do everything in the right order, then you're really dispatch is never seeing it, because the computer's just automatically going to the next one. Now, if dispatch has put in the next order, or the pre-planners, depending what division you're in, as to what they want you to do, it will just automatically, you put your PTA in, it'll generate the next order for you and send you the next bit of information that's needed, dispatch you on the next load, blah, 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 right? If you don't do this order, then the messages don't come through, and then it all of a sudden has to go on the dispatcher. So now you have to wait for dispatch, driver manager, whatever you want to call them, to go through the cycle of messages that's coming in to get to yours, and that could be half an hour, it could be 45 minutes, whatever. Sometimes, some things, it just locks out anyways, and it doesn't go like this, if you have high-risk loads, if you have, loads that require special instructions or whatever you want to call it, then it has to go through dispatch anyways. However, if you do the computer as it's coming, and a lot of the messages that come are computer generated, and unfortunately I see a lot of guys that get so pissed off. It's like, oh my gosh, they're cursing away at the dispatch, blah, blah. Dude, relax. It's not dispatch that's sending you the message, it's the computer, and it's just a preset set of messages that comes through depending on the order that you do your stuff. So it's not dispatch. And sometimes you read into it and it's like, oh, you're a rude bastard, aren't you? It's the computer that's the rude bastard, not your dispatch. So guys got to keep that in mind. There's a big difference between a large company and the smaller companies. Large companies, there's a lot of human disconnect. You deal a lot less with the people, more with the computer. So, and that's really tough to get used to for a lot of people. Anywho, we're sitting here. Alrighty, boys and girls, we are delivered. It is 9:21 in the morning, so we're going to get some extra hours on that one. That's fine by me. So we played on the computer for a bit, so now we're heading back towards Kitchener. We can't leave with that load until late tonight, so we're going to stop at the fifth wheel on the way back and take a shower, so we have that out of the way, because we don't want to be too stinky. And then we'll go into Kitchener, we'll park, and we'll spend the day there. That's what we're doing. So, put you guys back up here where you belong. And we're going to send a quick message saying we're heading to Kitchener, and that's what we're doing. Alrighty, boys and girls, we're here in Kitchener. We're in the yard. Yep, we are. Alright, so I didn't think we'd be allowed to go, but we are allowed to go, so we're going. I'm going to go as far as we can, and then we're going to stop. I'm probably going to sleep in Kingston tonight. Not 100% sure. Even though I took a shower just today already. Sure, if I'd known that, I would have waited and I would have done it. But anyway, whatever. So, we're going to go as far as Kingston, I think, minimum. We'll see how we feel. We might go further. I don't know. So we're going to put you guys up there. And we are going to roll out of the yard. We'll do our tug test here in a second. We already did one. Brake test. Yep, she brakes. Hey, bye-bye, little red car. See you next time we're here. Hopefully you'll start. And away we go to the rodeo. We got a trailer from Great Systems Inc. in here. Oh, for God's sake, that clicking noise. I'm gonna freaking strangle that damn thing. Hopefully the weather holds out going east. Oh, there's no traffic going east. That's the bigger one. Oh my gosh, man. Stop with the clicking. It's not listening to me. It's just not listening. Alrighty, we're out of here. Now there's a bicycle. Holy crap. One, two, three. I couldn't even count fast enough to tell you how many people fit on that. But 3 rows, that's for sure. I can tell you that much. Damn, that's a bicycle. Alrighty, boys and girls, we are done for today. Yes, sir. We're stopped at just inside of the Quebec line here at the little service plaza, same as the en routes in Ontario, but it's the Quebec version. They've only got a couple. A couple of them aren't even on the highway, but this one is. It's all new. I'm debating now. I'm probably not going to do it. I'll probably just eat in the truck with what I've got. But they got a St. Hubert's here Express. So I'm not sure if I want to go in and get myself something. They've also got a Tim Hortons here. So I'm telling you, the temptation is huge. It's just over there. You got the St. Hubert's Express and a Timmy's, so we're not sure. It's tough decisions. But I think we're going to behave and be good and just eat in the truck what I have, cook myself something here in the truck. I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, trying to be good. Yeah.